7:30. You're tuned in to the Morning Cruise Control with me, Senior Airman Kellen Carr. And right now we have a special interview because I have some special guests in the studio. We have the 374th Airlift Wing Commander, Colonel Mark August, and also the 5th Air Force Commander and United States Forces Japan Commander, Lieutenant General Sam Angelella. And it's good to have you gentlemen in the studio today. Good morning.
Good morning, Carr. How are you?
I'm doing well. It might be even better as long as I turn on all the mics.
It'd be a little bit better.
And sir, you're looking rather nice in that
I was
jersey.
going to say, and you're probably going to turn the cameras on, too, to say that I live up to the bets that are out there, even though you are known for late delivery across the board. But I am wearing a Chiefs jersey today.
You are definitely rocking the Chiefs jersey, and you're looking rather nice, and you definitely brought up my morale today. I'm going to tell you that. And, sir, you're looking great as well. You got rid of the mustache, though.
Yeah, you know, us old guys, sometimes it only takes 3 weeks to full it in, you know, and so...
you were doing so well, sir. You were there. You were almost to the finish line.
I had a month's worth in 3 weeks, so it was time to come off.
Well, it's definitely great to have you guys in the studio this morning, and always a pleasure having you on the show. And what brings you here today?
Go ahead, Buzz.
All right. Well, General Angela asked me after our last show, it would be really great if we had a chance to sit down together, talk a little bit more about what's going on in 5th Air Force and how Yokota supports the 5th Air Force and the PACAF mission. So today was the first day that we could sit down as a team, as a partnership, and certainly as a 5th Air Force component to be able to talk about what's going on here in the Pacific.
Yeah, we work so close together, and so first, I want to say thanks to the men and women of the 374th and Team Yokota. What a world-class support that you provide for 5th Air Force and USFJ staffs here on the base. It's, a couple of weeks ago I had an opportunity to do a Facebook town hall here and hear what was on everybody's mind. And I want you to know, public affairs is still working really hard on answering all those questions that we didn't get to on the radio. We received a lot of feedback. I'm pretty committed, and Colonel August is too, to taking care of all the airmen and their families and all the service members and civilians here and their families at Yokota. Communication is what's critical. Buzz and I are encouraging all the supervisors and at every level, use the human touch, find out what's going on, find out what our service members and their families need, and take care of that.
Yes, sir. And we all know that one of the Wing's priorities is taking care of airmen. I've really tried to define that in 3 ways. First and foremost, it really is my job to provide a command climate which allows everyone to be successful in their mission. And that includes the 39 tenant units here at Yokota as well. Second is to make sure they have the resources they need to be successful, or in the case of some of the challenges we've had over 2013, to prioritize the mission we have left with the resources we have. And then finally, to make sure folks get the recognition that they deserve. And that we found across the board that has been an outstanding group of airmen. Because as we face sequestration, furlough, shutdown, we turn that right around to Cope South, Operation Damian, and Operation Christmas Drop, all at the same time. And we did that because of our incredible airmen, the support from their families, and the support of the entire Yokota team. So I told folks when I got here, we can't give you more leave, we can't give you a bigger paycheck, there's no company car, there's no private jet, but we can offer you a great work environment, and we can make sure that you are really honored as a professional airlifter and a professional warrior.
Yeah, you bet. Being part of the all-volunteer profession of arms is one of the noblest professions and causes that are out there. I'll tell you, I'm really proud to serve side by side with all the members of Team Yokota. I want to congratulate you, too. You got over 73 annual awards across a variety of mission areas. And I got another email from General Carlisle this morning. I mean, the awards just keep coming in. It's really impressive. It's a testament to the dedication and teamwork that you all have out there, and I'm just so proud of everybody every day.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Most definitely. And, we often hear the term airlifter. Now, does that applies to everyone, doesn't it, Colonel August?
It really does, because if you look at the video afterwards, General Angelella is wearing a 36 Tactical Airlift Squadron patch, and he's wearing a red T-shirt to go with it. So it literally applies to everyone, but it really applies here for the folks that are on base. When you look at Yokota and our strategic location and what we're really set up to do, it's not about folks wearing flight suits. It's not about maintainers turning wrenches. It's not about the 2 Tango 2s preparing for aerial delivery. It's really about a team effort to make sure that the strategic mobility hub continues to operate on a day-to-day basis. It's always impressive. It's always amazing to watch the folks as they make the mission happen. And I'll tell you what, it all happens because of the people that we have more than anything else.
I couldn't agree more, Buzz. And that's the kind of superior leadership that makes me proud that PACAF selected Colonel Buzz and Chris August as the O'Malley winners for PACAF for the year. That's out of all of the wings in the Pacific. And what an outstanding job, Buzz. I couldn't be more proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hey, congratulations, Colonel August, and to Miss August. Miss August is always holding it down with some cookies or something great. So I got to say big congratulations to her as well. Stay tuned. We're going to have more from the 5th Air Force Commander and United States Forces Japan Commander, Lieutenant General Sam Angelella, as well as the 374th Airlift Wing Commander, Colonel Mark August, here on the Morning Cruise Control. They're not going anywhere, so you don't go anywhere either. We got Shinedown with Unity. 7:39. We're back here in the Eagle 810 studio. I'm Kellen. It is the Morning Cruise Control, and I have my special guest, the 374th Airlift Wing Commander, Colonel Mark August, and also USFJ Commander, Lieutenant General Sam Angelella. And, Lieutenant General Angelella, what are some things that you're excited about on the horizon here in the future we can look forward to?
Yeah, thanks, Kellen. Just some of the things we were talking about over the break. One of the tenets of Pacific Command, is expanded engagement. And we're responsible for the largest geographic area in the world of any combatant command. And as the only airlift wing in the Western Pacific, Yokota proudly serves as a major transportation hub for personnel and airlift entering the region. When I look across 5th Air Force, specifically here at Yokota, there's a lot we have to be ready for and a whole lot to be excited about. Like I said, one of the core tenets here is expanded engagement. I get excited when I see you working with your partners and allies in the region, developing lasting relationships, improving interoperability, and sending a clear message to the international community here in the Pacific that America is dedicated to peace and stability, and we are a Pacific nation. In the months ahead, there are so many more exciting opportunities to engage throughout the Pacific. We got Bali Ketan coming up in the Philippines in May, Kope Taufen in Malaysia in June, Kope West in Indonesia in June, Red Flag Alaska, and Team Yokota is going to be a big part of that, right, Buzz?
Yes, sir, absolutely. One of our big parts, and we really embrace the PACAF tenet and the 5th Air Force tenet of engagement. Our job is to get out there and really not just support the mission, to be a part of that mission as well. We like to joke and here in the wing that there are many PACAF wings with airlift assets, but we're PACAF's airlift wing. So we get out there, we provide a lot of expertise, we have a lot of capability, we don't need to ask for airlift support. We come as we are, we get ready to work, and if you look across these Pacific nations, it's hard to find one that doesn't have a C-130. And even those that don't are interested in the air mobility mission. So every time PACAF calls and says, can you, the answer is yes, and we're pretty eager to provide that support as well. It's a great opportunity for us to be part of this mission.
It most definitely is. And gentlemen, again, it's always a pleasure having you here on the show. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
Yeah, I just want to say, along the mission lines also, as I'm previewing all of the exercises and everything, it's like you said, Buzz, there's a lot of people that have airlift, but nobody's getting anywhere without our airlift. And so I'm real proud of the mission that you and Team Yokota are doing here.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I'm going to have one more quick comment to go with it, too, because the question that's on everyone's mind is when are we turning the heat off?
that is a big question for sure.
That is a big question. And so we decided yesterday that Monday we're going to start turning the heat off across the base. Now, that's not going to affect our airlift mission. We're still going everywhere else across the Pacific, but it's about that time, and we know it needs about 30 days for us to switch over. And as we enjoy the beautiful temperatures, we enjoy a great weekend, we start to see the cherry blossoms, the plum blossoms out there. It's about that time. So you can call the front office and complain, but I think we're going to have good weather.
Good decision, Buzz. I think you're right. It's time.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Well, gentlemen, again, it's a pleasure having you in here. And Lieutenant General Angelella, you're looking great without the mustache. I wish you would have held on to it a little bit longer. That's okay. And, sir, thank you for coming in and, paying off that bet that I messed up. Obviously, I finally brought the jersey in.
You finally brought the jersey in, so the debt's considered paid?
Oh, it's paid, for sure. For sure, especially the cameras going. You definitely went above and beyond, and we do appreciate that. So thank you again for taking time out and being here this morning.
And thanks for your service, too.
Not a problem, sir. We're getting back into the music.